Flare was also very satisfied with Wang Xiu's sycophantic appearance, indicating that he came to deliver something to him. Wang Xiu asked in confusion why Flare's sister had to personally make a trip. Originally, Immortal Sect was going to give Wang Xiu an award for his protection, but it was cancelled. Wang Xiu understands well. If Blood Shadow Demon Lord knew that he had ruined his plans, he would definitely be in trouble. I won't be drinking tea. Here, take this Lien Flare and bring out a golden turtle shell Xuanwu's celestial armor. The hexagram lineage artifact, passed down through generations, is also the first Elder's token. This armor is a defensive Earth Immortal artifact. When activated by Vital Blood, it can withstand a full-force attack from a powerhouse at the spirit transformation stage. It can not only improve the accuracy of divination, but also weaken the backlash power of the heavenly Tao. Reducing backlash and such is useless against Wang Xiu. However, this defense is enough to support him in facing the risk of bad omen. Earth Immortal artifact is extremely rare, and has a very high attraction to Earth Immortals. Only use it as a last resort. Wang Xiu is very confused about why the artifact of hexagram lineage is in the hands of the Immortal Lord. Flare probably knows Immortal Lord better. She estimates that the Immortal Lord took the artifact when the old master of lineage passed away. So you can enjoy the treasure secretly now. Also, I have a question for you. Do men really care about size that much? Big brother, what are you asking about? Lien Flare is at a loss for words now. This hesitant look as if wanting to say something but stopping. She even specially asked me as a male. I understand. This must be a question about elephants. So Wang Xiu gave a serious response with a serious face, definitely showing concern. Lien Flare is bargaining for the price. Is it not possible to have a little discount? It's not bad looking either. Wang Xiu is analyzing it seriously. It's not a matter of size, it's a matter of dignity. Why is Flare asking this? Flare can only say, I have a disciple. Really Guan Lai and Guan Xiao Hai. These two cute babies really ask about everything, huh? Looking at Wang Xiu's hesitant smile and Lien Flare's intense killing intent. Are you making fun of my disciple? Wang Xiu immediately backed off. Sister, calm down. I have a damn recipe that can solve this problem. This rather caught Lien Flare by surprise. Are you sure damn refining will be effective? The younger brother, you have made a good point. Wang Xiu regrets to say that there are still a few missing herbs. Lien Flare clapped her not-so-big breasts loudly, covering me. Wang Xiu took out the Dan recipe for Flare to follow, and gather the herbs accordingly. Flare was very satisfied and carefully put away the prescription, praising Wang Xiu for being competent. Lien Flare noticed something wrong accidentally. Wang Xiu's spiritual root seems to be different from others. Wang Xiu didn't think too much about it. He only knows that the big shot's spiritual consciousness is like a torch. Could he have seen something? He never knew that Lien Flare was just shocked by his top-tier 5-element spiritual root, a 1 in a million immortal cultivation talent. Wang Xiu then bluffed about his journey to the heavens and meeting an old immortal. Upon waking up, he found that all his attribute points were maxed out. Do you believe it? A moment of silence followed. Lien Flare is very moved by Wang Xiu's good fortune and hopes that he can put this blessing to good use. Wang Xiu is very pleased that his sister actually believed it. What Lien Flare is thinking about is, my own brother doesn't even know how to lie. If he leaves the immortal sect, he will inevitably be bullied. It seems like I will have to take care of him more in the future. It's really worrying. Okay, I'm off. The herbs will be sent later. See you at Sky-reaching Peak shortly. Lien Flare unleashed a barrage of attacks on Immortal Lord, showcasing unparalleled skills that seemed to come out of nowhere. Just got hidden by that old charlatan until now. Senior brother, please allow me to vent my anger at that old coot by practicing with the blade at his grave. This Immortal Lord is so desperate that he is clinging to Junior Sister. Junior Sister must not do that. Hexagram lineage is leading the younger generation astray. As I see it, they should have closed the door long ago. Senior brother, please let go. Is the deceased considered important? Let's not discuss today whether hexagram lineage is right or wrong. And Wang Xiu's talent has not been treated properly. His cultivation level has made rapid progress. We have found it just in time. From today onwards, we will train him according to the standards of a saint, but we will not give him the title of saint for now. Lien Flair smiled wholeheartedly, pleased in both public and private. Senior brother Mingjian, I will take my leave for now. Immortal Lord also felt a little sour. If junior brother Dao is still alive, I want to compete with this disciple. At the same time, a disciple known for being strict in speech is buying medicinal materials in the Dan alchemy lineage. In just the time it takes to drink a cup of tea, news of Blade Lord buying medicine spread throughout the entire Dan alchemy lineage. Even Jiang Grace, who was still soaking in the bath, heard about this matter. Regarding the medicinal materials on the Dan recipe, Jiang Grace was very puzzled when she heard about Blade Lord having a male partner. She hadn't heard about it before. If she went to hexagram lineage today, this woman must be in a hurry. Wang Xiu, that young kid in his 20s. How could you agree with him? Humph, if she succeeds, I will write Jiang Grace's name backwards. Demon race takes 1 year to lay out. They were actually deciphered by a foundation establishment stage disciple. In the end, they even lost dozens of powerful demonic cultivators. Wang Xiu is unmatched in the Southern Nine Range because of this. Disciples who survived the calamity tell the tale of the Long Cloud adventure in the Immortal Sect Tavern. Everyone admires Wang Xiu, but some express that senior brother Wang is too extraordinary, saying that he single-handedly turned the tide. I don't believe it. In a critical moment, we still have to rely on my green hat brother. He explained how he wrongly blamed Wang Xiu in the first place, according to his own understanding. He said he was moved by his own words. The Green Hat Brigade is grateful for Wang Xiu's contributions. However, Qi refining lifespan doesn't have much left. In this calculation, senior brother Wang may not live much longer. Although I was punished by First Elder and have nothing to say, we have decided to join the hexagram lineage after completing the punishment. Even if we have to do some rough work, they will be at ease. Even though the disciples are not as carefree as the Green Hat Gang, they also hold Wang Xiu's kindness in their hearts. So senior brother Wang used the supreme teachings of the hexagram lineage in the mythic realm this time. He was able to unravel the schemes of the demonic sect, and passers-by finally understood the twists and turns in the middle. Sir's great righteousness will definitely be widely publicized. We must not let senior brother Wang feel disappointed. So, everyone in the Immortal Sect is talking about the hexagram lineage and senior brother Wang Xiu, and the story of him uncovering the plot of the demonic sect. You can say that it made the first elders handle Wang Xiu's plan quietly and make it disappear without a trace. At this moment, Bella Grace Immortal Sect's Northern Nine Range Sword Lineage Sword Gear Pavilion stores the information of sword lineage disciples and also gathers intelligence from other lineages. Although the elders here may not have high status, they are able to access secrets that many others cannot reach. Today, Elder Jia received important information that the layout of the Long Cloud mythic realm was planned by Wang Xiu. It seems that Wang Xiu's affairs have already leaked. The next second, the communication crystal ball of the old demon lord at the Blood Shadow Demon Sect's headquarters started shaking. Shadow Flash is very curious about who is calling. The plan of Mythic Realm failed this time, all because of this kid at the mere foundation establishment stage. Little Shadow Flash may not be aware of the foundation establishment stage, but he can still be recruited and cultivated into a demon lord. Who would have thought that the demon lord has already seen through the truth? This is all smoke and mirrors released by the Immortal Sect, but this intelligence also has some usable space. Later, the demon lord called his strongest subordinate. Ghost Snake is ready to act. Sword Lineage Disciple. Introductory Course. Legend has it that by perfecting simple things, one can achieve the unity of the sword and the heart. Have you heard about the recent major incident in the southern Nine Range? Yes, you mean the incident of demon sect's invasion, right? As soon as the words were spoken, little junior sister scorned me. I heard that a disciple at the foundation establishment stage of hexagram lineage in the southern Nine Range successfully cracked the bad omen demon this time. Senior brother just said, "Wow," and it came out. Is it true? I also heard that this disciple is already the top person in the southern range. Even Blade lineage's top disciple Guan Lai regards him as a big brother. Is he on the same level as Guan Lai from the sword lineage's senior brother? Senior brother couldn't help but talk nonsense. Our sword lineage's senior brother studied under the first elder and mastered the Azure Sea scripture. At the age of 13, he mastered the sword intent, and at 16, he performed the Crimson River sword strike on both banks. By the age of 20, he achieved golden core perfection and swiftly advanced to the nascent soul venerable realm. He is the most outstanding genius in our Bella Grace immortal sect in the past few hundred years. That Guan Lai is nothing but a brute. What qualifications does he have to be compared to our senior brother? At this moment, a person behind him refuted. Guan Lai is not as unbearable as you say. The disciple had just thought about retorting back. But when he saw the newcomer, he was stunned. The newcomer was dressed in a Taoist robe. It's none other than sword lineage disciple's idol, senior brother Lu Rainbow. After 2 years of seclusion, senior brother has officially come out of seclusion today. At this moment, on the main peak of the hexagram lineage, Guan Lai is looking for Wang Xiu, while melodious flute music is coming from inside the room. It turns out that Xian Echo is playing the flute for senior brother Wang. Meanwhile, the sisters from the Lu family have been waiting outside for a long time. Lu Lotus is trembling with anger. You are so impressive at playing the flute. Actually, Guan Xiaohai also wants to learn it. Guan Lai is confused why junior sister Lu insists on waiting for Wang Xiu. Junior sister Lu then voiced her own concerns. Sword lineage's Lu Rainbow has left seclusion. The man just left seclusion and caused the immortal sect's 9 veins to tremble. It's because Lu Rainbow is the sword lineage chief disciple. He is a celestial Dao genius with all his attribute points maxed out. The thunder lineage beauty, who had been in seclusion, just like him, has just walked out of the small building. He inquired about the situation inside the door to junior brother. According to the instructions of senior brother, I have always been paying attention to the situation of the hexagram lineage. After the end of Mythic Realm, senior brother Wang has not been to the hexagram lineage, from what I've heard. Senior brother Lu Rainbow from the sword lineage has emerged from seclusion. The next moment, Lin Thundershock exploded. Why didn't you mention such an important matter earlier, junior brother? I don't understand how it became so important. Lin Thundershock dropped a bombshell, saying, "This is a huge deal." Wang Xiu was very puzzled upon hearing this, questioning, "What does Lu Rainbow coming out of seclusion have to do with me at all?" Guan Lai feels ignited every time he thinks of this person, simply because he is the strongest among the younger generation. Is there a story behind this? It's a long story. Lu Rainbow became famous earlier than Big Senior Brother. 9 years old Chi Refining, 10 years old Foundation Establishment, 13 years old Golden Core Condensation, titled True Taoist. Years ago, one person, one sword, 3 years of time, killed across both banks, stained the blood of fiend demons on the entire Crimson River, and cleansed his sword heart, achieving perfection in Azure Sea sword intent. Although senior brother rose rapidly as well. The number of fiend demons he has killed is not inferior to Lu Rainbow. But due to the preconception, Lu Rainbow always overshadows senior brother. After that, Lu Rainbow and senior brother agreed to a battle, a fair fight once they both reached the nascent soul stage. I remember Lu Rainbow seems to have been jilted before. This gossip seems to have some substance. The whole crowd fell silent and waited for the follow-up. Wang Xiu is very curious. Such a talented person can still be called off an engagement. But if it's off, no big deal. Junior sister Lu said that the ancestors of the Lu family were once a prestigious lineage and have always been in charge of the water lineage. However, in a battle 800 years ago, the elite forces of the Lu family were completely wiped out, and their lineage was also destroyed in the counterattack of the demon race. In the end, only one expert at the spirit transformation stage was left in the Lu family. Although he really wants to revive the water lineage, the main peak of the water lineage was contaminated by demonic qi during the Great Battle, making it impossible to establish a new heritage. So he has been hoping for help from the elders of the immortal sect, but at that time, every branch was severely damaged. So he waited for hundreds of years, but in the end, he had to give up as well. He found Dao's partner and left descendants before handing over the responsibility of revitalizing the water lineage to the younger generation. So Lu Rainbow has a dad with great supernatural powers, and he was still dumped. What background does the woman have to be so domineering? Originally, the two families had an agreement, but suddenly one day, someone went to the girl's house. He said that based on the compatibility of their birth dates, the two of them were destined to clash, and if they forcefully stayed together, they would face heavenly retribution. So the woman broke off the engagement. Wang Xiu, that Han, someone's name, in the story, the one who destroys others' marriage fate, won't. Everyone said in unison, "It's you, Shifu. This is so damn sinful." Lu Rainbow's father was already injured and relied entirely on the hope of his family to support him. Such a thing happened, and in a fit of anger, his old injury recurred. And then he passed away. Besides, let's not talk about reviving the water lineage, it might just come to an end. So, he will definitely come trouble me once he comes out from seclusion. Senior brother Guan, can you defeat him? Lu Rainbow actually got me unsure. The first time I met Guan Lai, I felt like she could see right through me. This person is really unfathomable. Hearing Guan Lai say that, everyone became tense. But at that moment, Wang Xiu made a strange move. He looked into the mirror and he smiled very happily. Wang Xiu is of course happy. Despite such a huge setback, there is no bad omen above his head. In the depths of Sword lineage lies a dense bamboo forest. Sword lineage's first elder Xianxia is leisurely soaking his feet. Sitting across from him is unexpectedly Lu Rainbow, who is a disciple of the Guan Lai hexagram lineage. His stage cultivation level is not high, and he has only been practicing for a few years. Winning wouldn't be honorable either. Then why are you still going? I thought you had truly let go. The existence of Master Hexagram lineage is a mistake. We have all paid a heavy price for this mistake. Xianxia disagrees with the disciple's ideas. If the hexagram lineage does not exist, then Bellagrade's immortal sect will only have 35 lineages. If Master does not appear within 50 years, I will reach the spirit transformation stage, and then I can revive the water lineage. It seems like you have everything planned out. I won't stop you, but the Bellagrade's immortal sect cannot withstand any more twists and turns. You are handling the situation well. Lu Rainbow seems to understand the situation clearly. The last but most important thing is to bring that girl Azure Blade to Shifu. I am going for a fight. You know her personality. I feel more at ease when you are around. Lu Rainbow was speechless this time. He just asked another question. Who passed down the sword washing technique? Do they know if the source of sword washing creek is the pond where you soak your feet, Master? Is that so? Haha, I forgot. Over here, Lu Rainbow just set off, while over there, Guan Lai already received the message. Guan Lai said, "We don't have much time left," and Wang Xiu is also concerned. Guan Lai shook his head directly and said, "I'm not prepared at all." Wang Xiu seemed a bit frustrated and said, "Then, what the hell are you waiting for? Go quickly." "Brother, why aren't you panicking? We cultivators must first cultivate the heart, naturally requiring a heart like a still mountain, unyielding in the face of disorder." Guan Lai does not understand what he is hearing, Is it brother's skillful influence? At this time, the two of them noticed a silhouette flickering in the courtyard. The two people leaned over to take a look and found that it was Lu Lotus. Is she burying treasure with this movement? It's you, senior brother. You scared me. I thought it was Lu Rainbow. What are you doing there? Lu Lotus said he's busy. He will explain in a moment. But Wang Xiu recognized at a glance that this is the formation key, and it's the purple cloud thunder long formation. Lu Lotus was very surprised. If the formation key is not activated, outsiders cannot see it unless they have extremely high formation art skills. Why did you bury the formation key here? Senior brother, in fact, in addition to the main peak of the hexagram lineage, I have set up a total of 36 formations in various locations. Sealing formation, killing formation, and illusion formation are all set up. If Lu Rainbow dares not to come, then so be it. If he dares to take a step into the hexagram lineage, the so-called formation key is condensed by a highly skilled formation art master, containing the complete formation art. Once activated, it can unfold a complete formation art. Although it is easy to use, the refining difficulty is extremely high. It is a disposable item, so the price is extremely expensive. Owning one or two is already extravagant, so having 36 of them is an incredibly grandiose gesture. I said, Junior Sister Lu, you brought out so many formation keys. Does your master know? No, he doesn't. Aren't you afraid he'll get angry? Don't worry, the old man refines a lot every year to sell. He won't notice this small amount. In fact, the treasure trove of formation lineage is filled with deafening sounds of pigs being slaughtered. Who could have done such a bloody deed? Just because a hexagram was miscalculated by the hexagram lineage 800 years ago. Bellagrace Immortal sect was targeted for retribution by the demonic sect. The water lineage even had its serial numbers completely erased. Nowadays, the descendant of the water lineage, Lu Rainbow Cultivate, has achieved great success. The first thing he did after coming out of seclusion was to settle accounts with the hexagram lineage, facing the menacing sword lineage's senior brother. The senior and junior brothers of the Southern Nine Range are very united, with a common goal to protect our sides. Wang Xiu. Dan Alchemy lineage main peak, just at daybreak. Jiang Grace is still yawning. Lu Eve went to Dan refining early. Her hurried demeanor made her feel strange. So Jiang Grace saw that the warehouse was already empty. Lu Eve, you give me back first. Elder Zhang's voice like a bell. The main hall of Thunder lineage also has the sound of disciple borrowing the sect's artifact. Formation lineage's Tianjiu Lu Lotus just remembered. She'd borrowed the formation key from Shifu, and used it too often. After all, the number 37 doesn't sound as mystical as 36. So she took out the well-sorted top-tier formation key and casually handed it over to Wang Xiu. Purple Cloud Thunder Long Formation is one of the top 10 killing formations in the formation lineage. She's dripping with that rich vibe, and this top-tier formation key was given away just like that. Speaking of it, the assets of the hexagram lineage combined are not as high as this gang. Meanwhile, in the sky, Lu Rainbow is questioning her younger sister. Isn't it all because of our brother's sense of direction that caused the delay? How can you blame me? Lu Azure Blade has never indulged his brother. Speaking of it, should the brother go fight first or tidy up hexagram lineage first? Lu Rainbow plans to first pocket hexagram lineage as the foundation of water lineage. As for Wang Xiu, give him enough benefits to make him give up the hexagram lineage. After all, with the hexagram lineage having no first elder now, and no money or food, if he shows potential, I can take him in as the second-generation disciple of the water lineage. Soon, the two of them arrived at the main peak of the hexagram lineage, where the senior brother began to plan for the future. This impoverished hexagram lineage will be the fresh start for the water lineage. However, the next second, the two of them were confused. Wasn't it said that the hexagram lineage had no first elder and no resources? You see this glittering and magnificent outfit, shining brightly? I'm afraid it may not have considered the feelings of those who seek the truth. Bro, this seems a bit different from what you said. It's almost all high-level formations. If you try to force your way in, you'll probably waste half your life. The two of them looked at the crowd surging outside the mountain gate, thinking they had mistakenly taken the wrong road to Southern Nine Range. The fellow disciples of the same sect were indeed welcoming. Countless top-tier mystic iron cages were offered as a token of gratitude for saving their lives. Fellow disciples brought out their family heirlooms from their homes. With the help of colleagues, the hexagram lineage has transformed into a treasure trove. No wonder Sword Lineage's senior brother came over. Wang Xiu couldn't even see his own bad omen. Onlookers think that hexagram lineage is mostly ominous, while Elder Jia is very familiar with Wang Xiu. The popularity of the senior brother of hexagram lineage now. Lu Rainbow found that the actual situation was very different from what she had heard. One person in the crowd was surrounded by others. Is that the only descendant of hexagram lineage, Wang Xiu? Boom! Something is not right. How could there be such a beautiful face in this world? Fortunately, his younger sister reminded him to wield the sword well. But the next second, Lu's azure blade completely fell into chaos. My sister has always been excited whenever she sees a handsome guy. What should we do now? What's the use of him being good-looking? Hexagram lineage must disappear from the world. Wang Xiu also noticed Lu Rainbow flying with the sword. There is only a halo representing air fortune on the head, no sign of disaster, and the halo is turning purple from the red. It seems that he has achieved his current status, and Wang Xiu can also understand now. Guanlai stepped forward to continue the conversation, suggesting, "Long time no see. How about going up the mountain to have some tea?" Lu Rainbow responded, "Let's skip the tea. Let's settle this quickly." Guanlai still insisted on introducing Wang Xiu, while Wang Xiu expressed that there was no rush. Lu Rainbow didn't want to give the other party time to prepare. A cold aura emanated from him, making it impossible to refuse. While Guanlai looked, Wang Xiu had already hidden. He also released his fiery sun true fire from his body. Then I will show my mediocre skills. With that, he soared into the air, and his vital chi became even denser. When he reached the sky, he had transformed into fiery sun true dragon, confronting sword lineage Lu Rainbow. Knowing that he was not in danger, Wang Xiu commented on Guanlai Blade Dao, making it even more refined. Just that he needs to curb his habit of shouting during fights. However, Wang Xiu discovered that someone has fallen into the hexagram lineage. It's not someone else, it's Lu Rainbow's sister. Lu Azure Blade blames his brother for being too impatient. He doesn't even give a warning before starting a fight. He should at least let his sister go down first. So Lu Rainbow also has a younger sister. A person with such noble character like Wang Xiu should first help his sister to see if there are any bad omens. The man was originally a promising young man in the immortal sect. Only because the old charlatan from the hexagram lineage misinterpreted the divination. This makes oneself look bad, not to mention angering one's wife. His father was even angered to death by Lu Rainbow when he came out. He naturally cannot let that kid from hexagram lineage off. And Southern Nine Range is closely related. Everyone has decided to work together to block his killing intent. But Sword Lineage's senior brother is not someone to be trifled with either. He can gather the spiritual chi of heaven and earth with just one hand raised. In the wave of his hand, the spiritual chi of heaven and earth materializes. The cold attribute sword chi transforms into a tiger shape, directly rushing towards Guanlai's long fire. On the ground, disciples of various sects are also influenced by spiritual chi. Fortunately, there are people from various sects present. Everyone has started to set up barriers to resist. I am afraid that this energy will affect the entire Gua Peak. So the disciples all joined in. A larger barrier can provide protection for low cultivation level disciples. This battle is the peak duel between the genius disciples of the immortal sect. Both sides master their own domains. And Guanlai praised Lu Rainbow for unexpectedly comprehending the sword domain. But Lu Rainbow was even more surprised by Guanlai's blade domain. But he didn't mind, it just took a little more time. After completing the seal, Lu Rainbow used his own famous skill. Azure Sea's sword intent sword descends. Thousands of sword intents rush straight towards Guanlai, leaving Guanlai baffled. Am I eating your rice? Why are you attacking so fiercely? The bystander Wang Xiu, who is not involved, also couldn't understand. This is a technique upgraded after achieving the domain of perfection, as the difficulty is extremely high, so it also symbolizes the mastery of a skill. Guanlai, this kid, says he is not prepared. He's actually pretending to be weak to deceive others. Facing Lu Rainbow's aggressive momentum, Guanlai also has his own ways. Guan's halberd is being danced vigorously, creating a strong wind. He blocked the incoming sword intent from the outside. The next second, he condensed the power of fiery sun all around him. Then countless heavenly flame fiery long slashes appeared all around him. This is the big move that Guanlai prepared for this match. The long slash from all directions blocked off Lu Rainbow's escape space. In an instant, with a deafening roar, all the long slashes hit their target. Passers-by on the ground all feel exhausted. Which of these two still look human? They both look like monsters. Junior sister Lu silently cheers on Guanlai. Even when facing the sword lineage's senior brother, it is not an inevitable defeat. On the side, Wang Xiu is casually drinking tea, as little Guan studies the Long's ultimate tyrant blade manual. It emphasizes relentless advancement, but maybe it consumes too much energy, and is not sustainable. And Lu Rainbow's Azure Sea Sword intent is getting stronger with each wave, making the outcome hard to predict. Why are you staring at me, little girl? Did I say something wrong? Lu Azure Blade has an innocent expression on his face. Brother, what manual did you say it is? Wang Xiu quickly covered her mouth. Is this little girl doing it on purpose? Guan Xiaohai only heard him shout. This is the ultimate skill of the blade lineage, Long's ultimate tyrant blade manual. Guan Xiaohai is really a damn good teammate who keeps his mouth shut. Lu Azure Blade seems to be silently recording something. Guan Xiaohai still doesn't understand the situation at the scene. The girl doesn't seem very happy. Wang Xiu is also helpless. It is better not to disclose too much information, as this girl is Lu Rainbow's sister. It's best to discuss the supreme skills of blade lineage with your brother, as Wang Xiu has already served tea and seen the guest off. Wang Xiu had no idea. Lu Azure Blade just wanted to get close to him. Master Shifu said that men like girls to be a little reserved. He won't misunderstand me, right? On the other hand, Guanlai once again blocked Lu Rainbow's fatal blow. But he already looks like he's struggling to cope, so the consumption of this ultimate move is really not small. Lu Rainbow also saw it, of course, stepping aside with a smug look on his face. Just as Guanlai was admitting that he was not as skilled as others. He then heard Lu Rainbow's sarcastic words full of ridicule. I have always heard a blade lineage disciple. Where there is blade, there is determination to move forward, refusing to believe in fate, only believing in the blade. Therefore, I greatly admire it. But you have abandoned your beliefs, so it is easy to imagine what blade lineage looks like now. Guanlai doesn't understand why the other party is hostile towards him. I am very disappointed that you are associating with such a scum like hexagram lineage. Guanlai couldn't help but feel furious. I respect you as the number one of sword lineage, eliminating demons and evil for the world. If you dare to be disrespectful again. Before he could finish speaking, Lu Rainbow fiercely interjected, saying that hexagram lineage is a disgrace to the human race. Don't you agree? Guanlai fell silent and did not say a word. Lu Rainbow here is even more pleased. You willingly associate yourself with charlatan. What significance is there in your thorough preparations today? The hexagram lineage must disappear today. Even if the immortal lord I mentioned arrives, they cannot be stopped. The arrogant attitude really leaves bystanders speechless. Sister Lu Azure Blade knows her brother's obsession and cheers him on as well. But hexagram lineage disciple is now sitting on the fishing platform. He must still have some tricks up his sleeve. And Guan Lai, who originally wanted to give up, now has a fighting spirit burning in his heart like a raging fire. I sympathize with your Lu family's past. I might have acted even more recklessly if I were in your shoes. But you can't understand Big Brother. He is such a good and kind person. You shouldn't insult my big brother. If you insult him, I will fight you to the death. That's an outdated saying from 800 years ago. Lu Rainbow still went to pick a fight with Wang Xiao. He not only suppressed Guan Lai with Daoist spell, but also insulted the hexagram lineage, which is a shame for Bellagrace. This made Guan Lai unable to bear it anymore. He must show sword lineage senior brother what he is made of. The next second, Guan Lai burst out with astonishing energy. This greatly exceeded Lu Rainbow's expectations. Guan's halberd greedily absorbed the spiritual chi of heaven and earth, condensing it into one point. Even Lien Flare on the main peak of Blade lineage sensed it. It seems that he has gained quite a bit from getting closer to Wang Xiao. You naughty kid, you actually managed to pull this off. Onlookers are also amazed and envious that Blade lineage's first elder has gained another excellent disciple. A statue of Guan Yu appears in the void behind Guan Lai. Guan is indeed worthy of his surname. Since you are so unwilling to listen, I can only lead by example. Remember this, the name of this blade is White Reaper. Immediately, Guan's big halberd struck down, just like Lord Guan's unstoppable courage and imposing aura. However, Lu Rainbow remained still in place. As the #1 swordsman in xianxia, he still had even more powerful moves. Before his forehead, the sword lineage mark of water burst forth. The next moment, a towering wave protected Lu Rainbow as it surged towards the sky. He forcefully blocked the White Reaper one blade that Guan Lai had comprehended. In an instant, the heavens and the earth changed color, and a huge impact surged 200 miles in all directions. This has truly troubled the passers-by who are maintaining the barrier. Even with the protection of the barrier, everyone still needs to activate their vital chi in order to avoid being knocked away. The shockwave dissipates, and heavy rain starts falling from the sky. Lu Rainbow has fallen in the rain, no longer as graceful as in the air. A duel with Venerable has come to an end as the curtain falls. Lu Rainbow, you lost to Guan Lai. Make a summary of this battle. I lost so thoroughly, Lu Rainbow finds it hard to accept Guan Lai's fatal blow. He closed his eyes, feeling both lost and unwilling. Sister Lu Azure Blade arrived on her sword, supporting Lu Rainbow. She is indeed very worried about her proud older brother, but Lu Rainbow's mental resilience is truly high. Such a big setback cannot defeat him. He still manages to hold himself up and speak out. Hexagram lineage is the shame of Bellagrace. If it does not disappear, Bellagrace will repeat the same mistakes made 800 years ago. Lu Rainbow Guan Lai intends to take action again, seeing his stubbornness and stupidity. He was stopped by a voice. It turned out that Wang Xiao came over in junior sister Lu's special car. Now Lu Rainbow can't pretend anymore. He kept coughing. Wang Xiao let go of past grievances and asked junior sister Lu to deliver the healing golden Dan. Although he admits that his skills are not as good as Guan Lai's, the proud Lu Rainbow cannot bear the kindness of the hexagram lineage. Wang Xiao, on the other hand, said he was overthinking. I just pity your sister, he said. The siblings looked at each other in confusion. Azure Blade, who we're meeting for the first time, has nothing to do with you, they said. The next moment, Wang Xiao blurted out a shocking piece of news. His sister is showing ominous signs, and if you don't heal her wounds, who will protect her? It's not possible. Hexagram lineage, don't you understand? How did you let him read fortunes? Lu Azure Blade quickly denied it. Do I still need to calculate? Consort fatal size. The aura above consort fatal size is very heavy, and one glance can reveal the fatal sign. Lu Rainbow's energy is inconsistent. Charlatan talks nonsense. My younger sister is cultivating an immortal sect every day. Where would a bad omen come from? Believe it or not, Wang Shou has done what he can. Let's leave the result to fate. So Wang Shou called for a professional driver. The gourd started and junior sister Lu is still compassionate. She forcefully shoved the golden Dan into junior sister Lu. She hurried to open the gourd bottle. Lu Azure Blade also didn't know what to say. She always had a different feeling in her heart. Guanlai also marveled at the broad-mindedness of Big Brother. He wants to help you and your siblings even when you criticize the hexagram lineage. Not to mention that divination requires one to spend their own lifespan. Consuming lifespan? Lu Rainbow has never heard of such a secret practice from the hexagram lineage. So your strange ideas, Big Brother doesn't care, I don't care either, just don't let your sister die in vain because of your arrogance. Otherwise, today's battle will be the shame of my life. Looking in the direction where everyone is leaving, the brother and sister have many thoughts. Is it really my fault? Go back to hexagram lineage. Junior sister Lu doesn't understand Wang Xiu. He is so outrageous and still antagonizes hexagram lineage. Wang Xiu said that Lu Rainbow is innocent. After all, it's just a misunderstanding. Just as the words fell, junior sister Lu was already holding back her tears. Wang Xiu stepped forward and hugged the sorrowful junior sister Lu, saying, "Why are you crying again?" "Don't cry. Everyone is watching." Now she cried even more sadly. Junior sister Lu pleaded with Wang Xiu not to tell fortunes for people anymore. She is really afraid that one day she won't be able to see him again. Wang Xiu thought for a moment and agreed to this little sister's request. You are so grown up but still crying. You are not afraid of being laughed at by Xi and Echo and others. The matter of the hexagram lineage has also been resolved here, thanks to the righteous help of senior and junior brothers. Throughout the journey as fellow disciples, everyone has been very polite. Although I did not contribute much and was accidentally injured in the fight. Everyone is feeling embarrassed. The scene is full of joy. Everyone has agreed to make sure next time for sure. Junior sister Lu is impressed by Wang Xiu's character. If there is another bad omen next time, he will definitely step forward, right? Even if his promise just now was to please me, I am still happy. Sword lineage's genius disciple can't figure it out no matter what. Blade lineage's Guanlai is even more monstrous than himself. This Lord Guanblade has almost no living being left, although he used his ultimate move to block the blow. He was defeated and had nothing to say, since the hexagram lineage turmoil has been resolved. Many disciples are eager to return. Wang Xiu's senior brother hesitated. Lu Lotus is hesitant to speak. Just now, Zhuge Qianqiu sent a congratulatory message asking you to return the formation key. Those are all gifts from my wife. The formation key is very valuable. I told you not to just take it. It's just that it's difficult to retrieve the formation key for now. I will personally return it in some time. After dealing with these matters, Wang Xiu still feels very unsettled, although there are no bad omens showing on his head. On the other hand, the mysterious person is sending messages in the secret room, and the intelligence on the peak of the divination has all been leaked out. And this person turns out to be Elder Jia from the sword lineage. It's strange to say, since the martial arts competition between Lu Rainbow and Guanlai, the demonic sect has repeatedly invaded the immortal sect, yet the disciples of the immortal sect discovered it. The invading demonic cultivators are mostly low-level fighters from the hexagram lineage. Wang Xiu resides there. The elite disciples have gathered for a meeting, discussing that the upcoming battle will be easy. Yes, Big Brother. We received very detailed intelligence before the battle, and the intelligence was extremely accurate. After a few rounds of fighting, the demonic sect retreated. Lu Rainbow, who is also in the group, mentioned that unusual things must have a supernatural cause. Senior Brother Wang, please examine carefully. Just as these words fell, the support team of Wang Xiu whispered, "How come they are here? Weren't they planning to destroy hexagram lineage?" Lu Rainbow said that the demonic sect is currently our common enemy. We must unite to destroy hexagram lineage. Only I can do it. The demon race shouldn't be involved. The next moment, the atmosphere in the hall became tense again, and they were about to start fighting at the drop of a hat. I'd better be the first to speak. Guanlai, bring out the details. The demon race we went to, as the second batch of troops, seemed to be ready for a fierce battle. But the demonic cultivators of Golden Core level, and above on the other side remained motionless. After we cleaned up the trash below the Golden Core level, the powerful Golden Core practitioners proposed a one-on-one duel. So, does it mean that they requested a one-on-one duel only after all the group fights were over? I have been patrolling the formation around to prevent the demonic cultivator from launching a sneak attack. Even a strong Golden Core expert is no match for Guan Xiaohai. He is currently forcing the opponent to beg for mercy. A master from the demonic sect suddenly launched a surprise attack from behind. Fortunately, I managed to block it, but the other party turned out to be a strong demon lord. Just as the Blade Lord was about to make a move, the demon lord unexpectedly chose to surrender. He said that the master is too clever. Blade Lord is puzzled about the other party's intention. Unexpectedly, Demon Lord was just mocking Master as big-chested and brainless, which is the opposite meaning. This angered Master so much that he used all his tricks and nearly tore the space apart. However, that attack left Master exhausted. She is not lightly injured. It should be an internal injury, while we are all unharmed. Just that Master was hurt in the heart, Guanlai only noticed this. Wang Xiu, they looked at themselves with sympathetic eyes. Indeed, within the hall, the sound of Lian Flare echoed, a tiger's roar spreading for thousands of miles. How dare he reveal my mother's affairs? Let him return to Blade lineage and await death. Guanlai was scared and quickly returned to Blade lineage to apologize. The situation in Sword lineage is very similar to that of Blade lineage. Melody lineage has not had any major conflicts with other teams. When Wang Xiu looks at his cup, the bad omen sometimes appears and disappears. The demon race seems to know something. It looks like someone is targeting themselves. The demonic cultivator's abnormal behavior seems more like probing our strength and territory. So you mean within the immortal sect? Yes, there is a spy. I'm sure Senior Brother Lu has already noticed. The senior management also has suspicions, but it's still only speculation. Let's not act recklessly. Let's first listen to the arrangement within the organization. Then Junior Sister Lu, I will go with you to explain the matter of the formation key to Shifu. And just as formation lineage Lu Lotus brought up the formation key, she burst into tears, leaving Zhuge Qianqiu too scared to press further. He was actually held firmly in the grasp of the disciple. And then Wang Xiu went to various sects to discuss the plan with the elders, walking along just fine. Someone came before him, handsome as Wang Xiu. He was suddenly pinned against the wall, and the blood surged as Lian Flare appeared. What kind of prescription did you give me in the end? Of course it's a tonic. Could it be that Guan Xiaohai and the others didn't see any improvement after taking it? Tonic for men to take. Lian Flare, my brain is crashing. The next second, with a bang, a tree big enough for two people to hug was directly pierced through. Is he trying to kill someone and eliminate all witnesses? Blade Lord looks flushed with anger. What's the big deal? Guan Xiaohai just took some energizing medicine. Why is she so worked up? It's not breast enhancement. Wait, breast enhancement? No way. Was that what she meant at the time? This is a matter of life and death. Wang Xiu actually used the artifact directly to escape. You stinky kid, don't let me catch you again. The next day, all the disciples disguised themselves and entered the dense forest. Wang Xiu also mingled in. Now that the bad omen's golden finger has gone off course, we can only do our best for now. The demonic sect's disciples are launching a major attack on the Belagrace immortal sect. But the immortal sect's big shot's intelligence has all been grasped by the demonic sect. Everyone is trying to uproot the spy completely. Wang Xiu successfully disguised himself and managed to infiltrate the demonic sect. It seems like this is their gathering place. Something seems to have just run past me. Wang Xiu saw a luck ring from afar. It seems like he couldn't wait any longer. This time, Wang Xiu also caught up. The next second, Wang Xiu also disappeared on the spot. Wang Xiu ran fast, but the opponent was even faster, almost invisible. However, no matter how fast his body movements were, he couldn't hide the pink aura ring above his head. Suddenly, the aura ring disappeared. Could it be that he was discovered? Around, only the sound of wind blowing is left all of a sudden. Instantly, an assassin appeared behind Wang Xiu. And at that moment, it truly reached the brink of life and death. Birds are dancing wildly in the forest, as if there are traces of human activity. Lu Eve is carrying little spirit fox and searching for Wang Xiu. The little fox indicated the location of senior brother. When she was about to catch up, a figure appeared beside junior sister Lu. Why are you alone, celestial maiden? And on the other side, who are you really? Wang Xiu stared at the assassin in front of him. The other party is very admiring. Wang Xiu is impressed that someone at the mere golden core stage can keep up with him. Wang Xiu said that the reason why the other person can keep up with him is not just his physical skills, but also his observational skills. It's impossible. It concerns the dignity of assassins. You cannot possibly see my speed. Next second, Ghost Snake is circling around Wang Xiu. Only the residual image of Ghost Snake appears around Wang Xiu. I am faster than before. Ghost Snake is circling around while finding time to disdain Wang Xiu. You are indeed just bluffing. However, Wang Xiu closed his eyes to feel the fluctuation of spiritual qi around him. Several times he saved his fellow disciples, and the total number of people added up to over 1,000. Wang Xiu's current strength is no longer comparable to the first episode of the comic. Found it. Wang Xiu found the true form of the ghost snake solely through his own understanding. Now he really has to kill Wang Xiu. Such power at a young age cannot let Ghost Snake use his illusion technique. Shifu, junior sister, and fellow senior brothers. They all seem to not acknowledge themselves. But Wang Xiu sees through it at a glance. He even commented that it was childish. However, the next second, a shout of, "Senior brother," came from the woods. It turned out to be Lu Eve staggering out, disheveled. She was obviously bullied. "Senior brother, I've hindered you." She suddenly felt wronged and couldn't help herself. Oh no, there are indeed fluctuations in her spiritual qi around. Could this not be an illusion? Wang Xiu was shocked. Just as Wang Xiu protected Lu Eve in his arms, the figure of the ghost snake appeared behind him. You are still too naive. The cold blade of the horse approaches Wang Xiu's neck. With just a clang, Wang Xiu actually blocked it. He even took the opportunity to mock the opponent's immature tactics. This time, your strong killing intent has exposed you. Obviously, you still lack experience as an assassin, and Wang Xiu doesn't want to kill him yet. She wants to let him go. These few attempts have all been foiled by Wang Xiu, frustrating Ghost Snake. This time, you owe Wang Xiu your life. If you can survive, I will repay you in the future. After saying that, he left in a hurry. Wang Xiu was speechless and had to follow him. He turned around to the bushes and said, "You've finished watching the play. It's time to come out." There was actually a person hiding in the bushes, and it turned out to be none other than you. He is none other than Sword Lineage Elder Jia, and he was also very surprised that Wang Xiu had such abilities. In an instant, Wang Xiu started to make a move, not wanting to waste time with him. But he had no idea how well Elder Jia, This creeper was hiding. He also saw through Wang Xiu's way of breaking the ghost snake's tactics, but I am not the same as ghost snake. I can sense the abnormal spiritual power around me. Elder Jia blocked Wang Xiu's sudden blade attack with a backhand move. And without even looking at Wang Xiu directly, he clearly launched a sneak attack. Now it is Wang Xiu who has been pushed back several steps. Under the combination, Wang Xiu was already injured, and he said that he had long suspected that there was a mole in the immortal sect, most likely someone from the intelligence department. Just the disciples fighting. You even came specially to watch as someone from the intelligence department. Seems very suspicious, Elder. What does that have to do with anything? Today you must die, Elder Jia. Explode your vital qi. There is hatred in the heart of Belgrace. Is it because of that big battle? You'll go to hell and ask my son. You're just a little golden core stage kid. I'll show you the essential difference between nascent soul and golden core. Elder Jia is preparing to unleash his ultimate move, while Wang Xiu is laughing confidently. Is this the essential gap? Then today I will show you what the difference is. The fire spiritual body directly brings out the true spirit of the phoenix from within the body. The true spirit of the phoenix directly rushed towards Elder Jia without dodging or avoiding, with a strange smile on his face. Wang Xiu sensed that something was amiss. At the critical moment, he urgently stopped his move. Elder Jia actually grabbed Lu Eve. He even used her as a human shield. As for Wang Xiu, it was already too late to stay. Let her go. I will leave it to you how to handle me. Elder Jia is pleased with the success of the strategy he saw from a distance. You know our goal is not this girl. She seems very important to you. If you commit suicide now, I will let her go. You also know that our goal is only you. The male lead transmigrates into the body of an immortal sect disciple. He unexpectedly gains the ability to foresee bad omens. He not only can control the wind and rain within the immortal sect, he also attracts the attention of the demon sect from outside the domain. Just as Wang Xiu was about to capture Elder Jia, a traitor of the immortal sect, he was stunned by what he saw before him. Junior sister Lu has fallen into the hands of the enemy. The enemy is also pressuring Wang Xiu to commit suicide. Wang Xiu still hasn't made a move. Elder Jia tightens his grip on Lu Yi's hair again. He frankly admitted that the demon race's attack has already begun. Even the immortal lord cannot come now, facing Elder Jia's aggressive attitude. Wang Xiu is pointing the pig-killing blade at his own chest. Lu Eve would rather die than involve senior brother Wang. The next second, Lu Eve actually activated the battle formation. Once the battle formation is complete, it will be difficult for even immortals to save them. Before she died, Lu Eve finally spoke up about her feelings for Wang Xiu. Let Eve protect senior brother today. Elder Jia was amazed by the courage of the little girl and quickly boosted his own defense. However, Lu Yi's attack was stopped by a spiritual power. Junior sister Lu, I have known all along that the blade has stabbed into Wang Xiu's chest. Wang Xiu struggled to express that he is waiting for the day when he is worthy of junior sister Lu. At the end of his speech, Wang Xiu fell in front of junior sister and Elder Jia. Elder Jia was extremely pleased, thinking that this kid is too cunning and must be on guard. At this moment, the star moon fox lurking in the bushes pounced towards Elder Jia. It directly pounced on Elder Jia's face, with a strong determination to avenge Wang Xiu. At the same time, Kill Pig Blade flew straight towards Elder Jia. While Elder Jia was entangled by Moonheart Fox, the next second, he had one arm severed by Kill Pig Blade. Wang Xiu was lying on the ground, laughing with difficulty. Junior sister Lu was happy because Wang Xiu had not died yet. But one-armed Elder Jia, who had knocked away the Moonheart Fox, was still the most powerful among the three present. He noticed that the Shaju blade had transformed its shape. This blade actually had spirit communication. It is not only spirit communicating, it also feeds on and absorbs whatever it needs. After absorbing Wang Xiu's blood, it completed its reshaping. Lu Eve doesn't care about these. She threw herself into Wang Xiu's embrace. We've just started. How can it end now? Wang Xiu is indeed a scumbag. Damn it, Elder Jia went berserk. He wants to drag two people down with him and bury them. Wang Xiu and Lu Eve are both at the end of their strength. Even the newly evolved pig-killing blade won't be able to resist for long. Can't we see any hope? Just then, a slender jade hand appeared behind Wang Xiu. Wang Xiu looked back. It turned out to be a beautiful Fox Clan immortal lady. The crescent moon on her head indicates that she is Moonheart Fox in her transformed form. Moonheart Fox can also sense the current Wang Xiu. He is not the person in her heart. Lu Eve immediately protected Wang Xiu in front of you. Who are you? However, Wang Xiu saw in the memories of the original body's owner that Moonheart Fox had once saved her life. She felt Wang Xiu's purity and kindness deep in her heart. The little fox expressed that Wang Xiu should use this body to live well. Wang Xiu was even more surprised that this little fox not only could transform, but also could see through his true identity. My spiritual power aligned very well with hers. Wang Xiu reassured Lu Eve that they were in good hands under the healing of the Moonheart Fox. Wang Xiu's spiritual power quickly replenished, and the injuries gradually improved. In just a moment, all of Wang Xiu's physical indicators maxed out, surpassing the levels from before the injury by a lot. The little fox ran out of electrical power and transformed back into fox form. Now Wang Xiu is not holding back anymore. Come on, let's fight again. The one-armed hero accuses the opponent of cheating. Since that's the case, Elder Jia uses his own body as a medium to summon the Demon Lord for revenge. The next moment, Elder Jia's body extends a demonic hand, just a mere golden core cultivator, and still hasn't been defeated. Trash. However, what was summoned from his body was actually a clone of Blood Shadow Demon Lord, the head of the demon race. Wang Xiu bitterly smiled. Are you fucking kidding me? Is this an over-leveled monster or a super elite one? However, as expected of a demon lord, he immediately sensed that there was something in Wang Xiu's body that did not belong to this world. If we don't see eye to eye, Wang Xiu joked, you can become my disciple if you want to know. The demon lord said you don't have to make it so complicated. I've possessed you, so I know everything now. Wang Xiu directly crushed a pill. He suddenly deployed a formation around him, which turned out to be a high-level teleportation formation key. How do you have the forbidden formation key? I want to see what other tricks you have up your sleeve. On the other side, the main peaks of the hexagram lineage, Lu Rainbow and Guan Lai, are waiting. The next second, Wang Xiu, Lu Eve, and the little fox were transported over. And following behind him is the incarnation of Blood Shadow Demon Lord. Faced with the pincer attack of Guan Lai and Lu Rainbow, he remained calm. How dare mere worms provoke me? His demon power dispersed, directly repelling the two heavenly beauties. As the sound of a flute rang out, the demon lord sensed his perception being blocked. Damn it, he even brought reinforcements. Lu family's little sister, quick! Seize the opportunity now. The next second, Lu Lotus is holding the Lotus Dharma seal. I never thought I would be able to control so many forbidden formation arts one day. This feeling is really awesome. Dharma seal swiftly flies forward and strikes. Immediately after that, Demon Lord is trapped under Lotus Dharma seal. With just a golden core formation art, it is impossible to have such a suppressing force. Demon Lord now feels it too. The mountain peak is full of forbidden formation arts from top to bottom.